सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। So in the 100, 17, 18, 19 and 20, the fourth stage of Guru Seva Krama was presented in the form of Namaskara, Guru Charana Raja Dharanam, Guru Kulavasa, and fourth was Shariradhyarpanam. And that topic, Shariradhyarpanam, was elaborated from 117. Sharirarpanam was talked about. Manorpanam means dedicating oneself from emotional angle. That was Manorpanam. Vagarpanam means singing the glory. Singing means not singing really. Talking about the glory of the teacher and not talking about the limitations which are found by the disciple. Limitations found by the disciple can have two possibilities. One is that really, empirically speaking, those limitations are there in Guru. Guru doesn't pronounce some word properly. Limitation. Because of his background of some particular area, the Rishi, not everybody pronounce properly. And like Sha, Bhashya only say, Bhashya, that may not be pronounced properly. Some limitation is there. And Shishya is very accurate fellow. So, he find, Are Guruji, Bhashya bhi thik pronounce nahi karte. So, really practically, empirically speaking, limitation is there. Sometimes it may not be the limitation, it's the projection of limitation. Like what? Partiality. हमारे गुरुजी बहुत partial है. उनको South Indian बहुत पसंद है. We like South Indians. North Indian को just he sidelines. So like that may be projection. So whether doshas are really there or doshas are projected, either way, anucharanam, not talking about it. Because when you talk about it, it will spread further and it will be further strengthened in your mind. And with that particular thinking that my Guruji has got so many dosha, instead of saying Ashtotara of the glory of the Gurus, he will have Ashtotara of this, Guru is like this, Guru is like this, Guru is like this. So with that, he will not be blessed by the teaching. Therefore, anuchara. And positively singing the glory. Why it is emphasized they sing the glory? So that one thing is when you sing the glory of the Gurus, that my Guru is very caring, compassionate, then whatever you dwell upon or you speak about, unknowingly it gets assimilated in your personality also. So when you talk about the grace of the Guru, compassion of the Guru, caring nature of Guru, you also become caring. My Guruji is so sincere in studying, teaching, you also become sincere. So whatever great quality you talk about the Guru, that comes to you also. And if you talk about the limitations of the Guru, one thing is according to Shastra it is considered papa. Another thing is unknowingly that quality which you are criticizing in Guru, some of them may come into you also. You know why? Because it's like my Guruji also does that. He also is very fond of sweet. He doesn't care for his sugar problem now. He just eats. So you also will have no inhibition. Guru may be eating because Shishyas are forcing and he doesn't want to hurt them perhaps sometime. But nobody forces you. But see, my Guruji also eats. He also eats. My Guruji gets up late. So late. So unknowingly what you feel? To get up late is not a problem. So Guruji also does. So when you think about the limitations of the Guru's Upadhi, then chances are that those limitations will come to you also. And therefore, na ucharanam, anucharanam eva vagarpanam. So vagarpanam is singing or talking about the glories of the Guru and not talking about the limitations of the Guru, what are there in your perception. And that was here this Granthakara in a very complicated way he has put. I should not say complicated, but in our perception looks complicated. Let us put it. Don't do injustice to him. Guna Gana Kirtana Mantara Tannishta Doshanam Anucharanam Vagarpadam Uchyate. So, not pronouncing or not talking about the defects or limitations obtaining in the Guru, except the singing of the glory, singing of the multitude of the virtues which are there in the Shariradi, Adi Padena, Vacha, Manasa, the virtues which are there in the body, etc., body, mind, speech, which is a body, mind, speech of whom? Shri Sadguru. So we have to connect with Shri Sadguru, Shariradi. And this in Shariradi, the how Gunagana, etc. are there. One is Prarabdha or Shariradi itself is Prarabdha Karmadhina. The body, etc., which is dependent on the Prarabdha Karma of Sadguru, or the body of the Sadguru which is dependent upon the Prarabdha Karma. In that, whatever virtues are there, that alone is to be mentioned and not mentioning the doshas which are obtaining in the body. Tannishtam is Shri Sadguru Shariradi, the obtaining in the body, etc. of the Sadguru. He is called Vagarpadam. So, other than the singing of the glory, not talking about the limitations obtaining in the body, etc. of the Guru, is called Vagarpadam. Alright. Then Dhanarpanam. We saw yesterday that renouncing everything and going to the Guru and offering oneself is called Dhanarpanam. Renouncing wealth, whatever wealth you have, and coming to the Guru and offering oneself, Swarpanam, offering oneself, is called Dhanarpanam. And if Guru is a Grihasthashrami, or nowadays modern context, in olden days that possibility was not there. In olden days, sannyasis will not be having any projects. Sannyasi will not start one ashram, they will run the ashram. That was not thought of. Sannyasi is not supposed to do that. But nowadays, if sannyasi is there and he has got some ashrams and trust and all this, nowadays they have. So then giving money to him or her, that also is Dhanarpanam. And if his Guru is Grihasthashrami, then give all wealth to him. Some people say only Sarvam Dhanam is wife also. Guru also is wife. Why he will take one more wife? So not wife, etc. But even wife is there and she is ready to serve the Guru, that is fine. That way wife can be offered. And your son also serve me, Appa, I will come with you. Okay, you also go and serve. So that is okay. In that sense, wife can be offered if wife is ready. So wife is ready and says, you are going, I will go and I will serve. Yes. Like, buy one, get one free. So, one lady told me, Swamiji, I want to join the course, but my husband may not be interested. But I want him to come. So he will not study, but he will do seva. This is exactly. That is for Dhanarpana. So she is doing Dhanarpana. So possible now, this situation is there. So how wife to offer? This way you offer. All but but wife should be like compatible to the ashram setup. Otherwise, Guru has to handle this lady difficult. So don't make Guru's job easy. Don't make difficulties. And then ime vedaha ayamaham asmi. Yesterday I was telling that Yagnivalkya kept on giving the upadesha of of different stages. Every time Janaka said, Hasti Rishabham Sahasram. I am giving you 1,000 cows which can give birth to the calves which will be like elephant. What an expression. Hastya Rishabham Sahasram. Go Sahasram. Go is not mentioned. Hastya Rishabham Sahasram. I will give you 1,000 cows. Every time. And every time Yagnivalkya said that my father had told me that Ananu Shishya, without making the Shishya Kritartha fulfilled, one should not take Dakshina. How? What I really like that the way of presenting, that he refers to his father. That my father had told me like this. So I will not take Dakshina. Until you become fulfilled by my teaching, satisfied, I will not take Dakshina. If we do like this, then we'll never get Dakshina. So because Shishya will keep saying, "Nahi Swamiji, abhi dil abhi bhara nahi hai." So, so Guru will be stuck with one set of students only. Only when Guru dies, Shishya will give Dakshina, perhaps whatever it is. Unki baat ko farak hai. Okay, so that is ime videyaha ayamaham asmi. So that like that he offered the dakshina. Ayam aparaha dhanarpana prakaraha. This is the another method of offering wealth. Another method means what? First method is talked about. Guru is a sannyasi, so Shishya gives up everything and comes to the Guru and offers himself. This is first prakara of Dhanarpanam. Second is actually giving. Then question was raised that if Guru is Brahmagnani, how will he be Grihasthashrami? That type of doubt should not be made. Because there are many cases we have heard in Itihasa Purana that they are Grihasthas. Shruti Smriti Shatebhyaha. Shruti Grantha Smriti here refers to Itihasa Purana as well. That so many gurus were there were in Grihasthashrama. And I was telling in Gita Bhashyam, in the 3rd chapter, 28th shloka Bhashyam, this idea is given that if Grihastha is a Gnani, if he is a Grihastha, he will continue to do the karma for Loka Sangraha. See, that is just by the way, this Loka Sangraha, people think that a sannyasi should do Loka Sangraha, Jnani should do Loka Sangraha. Loka Sangraha means what? People think that running the hospital, running the school, college, etc., that is Loka Sangraha. That is what generally people think. That is not Loka Sangraha. Loka Sangraha means behaving in such a manner that other people do not get wrong example seeing this wise person. Means if he is in Grihastha and if he does not do Sandhya Mandanam because he is Gnani, then others also will not do. People will not say he is a Gnani, therefore not doing. He is there, he is in Grihastha. He is very popular, he doesn't do. We will not do. So, not giving wrong example and therefore continue to do what is supposed to be done in that given ashrama, that is called Loka Sangraha. People think Loka Sangraha means you become sannyasi and after that you do all social activities, that is Loka Sangraha. No. Sannyasi doing what is to be done by a sannyasi, that will be Loka Sangraha. For sannyasi, Loka Sangraha means what? Sannyasi is supposed to be committed to Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam. remaining committed to Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam can be called Loka Sangraha on the part of sannyasi. In fact, if he does anything else, it is setting a wrong example, really. But nowadays, we don't say, because wise people do not have any rule, and therefore we do not know whether that sannyasi is a wise person or not. If he is a wise person, he should do, we should not do. Shastra also doesn't say. Who are we to talk? But if the sannyasi sadhaka is there, then remaining committed to sannyasashrama dharma, that will be Loka Sangraha. Loka Sangraha means doing what is to be done in the ashram person is. Following the script of the ashram person is in. That is called Loka Sangraha. So that you don't give wrong example. That is called Loka Sangraha. That is by the way, but that is what Grihastha-ashrami is supposed to do. He will do karma. Therefore, he will have requirement of money, so give him money. Okay. Tasmat grihashrame vartamanaha api brahmanishtaha guravaha bhaveyuhu. So, people who are remaining Grihastha-ashrama also can be brahmanishta guru. Okay. Now, last topic. Shri Sadguru Labhanantaram Shishyacharana Prakara. Prakara means the method, the way of the conduct of Shishya, disciple, Anantaram, after the attainment of the Sadguru. What, in which manner the student should behave. That is being said. How students should behave after getting the teacher. It has been already talked about Seva Prakara. But in that, only third step was what? Brahmachari San Gurukula Vasa. That was said. That step is elaborated. The remaining in Gurukula, how Brahmachari should behave. How he should make the teacher inclined to teach him. What should be his way of conduct? That is being talked about in the next paragraph. Very useful. We need not have complex based on that, but whatever can be learned and adopted, it is nice to adopt. Nishreyasarthina mumukshuna purvokta prakarena शरीरादीन श्री सद्गुरवे समर्प्य तद्वसतौ अन्यत्र वा गुरोः समीपे वसता दृढ़तरात्मा परोक्ष साक्षात्कार पर्यंतम भिक्षाशिना च भाव्यम. So what is said here? By mumukshu, by a seeker of freedom. And this mumukshu itself is clarified. Nishreyasarthina, mumukshu who is desirous of ultimate well-being. And purvokta prakarena, by that mumukshu, purvokta prakarena shariradin Shri Sadgurave samarpya, having offered the sharira etc., sharira, dhana, vak and manaha, this shariradin Sadgurave samarpya. How? Purvokta prakarena, in the manner it was described in the 117 to 120. That is Purvokta Prakarena Shariradin Samarpya. Tadvasatau. Tadvasatau. Vasati. In Gujarati is Vasti. So Vasti population. Here Vasati means residence. Tadvasatau. In his residence. But Guru's has got only one hut. Not possible. Then what? Anyatra va guroho samipe vasata. Vasata is a tritiya, ekvachan of vasat. Shatru pratyanta shabda. Vasata. Staying. Guroho samipe. Near Guru. Anyatra. Anyatra means other than Guru's residence. Means Guru's hut. Guru is staying in a hut where he himself is able to just manage. So other person cannot stay. So he has to have double decker. So therefore, anyatra. Anyatra means tad vasatat tad vasatehe anyatra. Somewhere else other than his residence means somewhere else means in other place but nearby. Guroho samipe vasata. There is a value for staying near Guru as near as possible. If he allows us to stay in the same place, same place. If that is not possible, as close as possible. Like when we had a course, we were staying in the same house, same 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house. It was a 4-bedroom house only. The Guruji was in the first floor and we were in the basement. That much difference was there. So, Samipe Vasata. Then, person will say that how long I should stay? That is a big thing. How long, Swamiji? Okay, this the limit is what? Dridhatara Atma Paroksha Sakshatkara Paryantam. Until the Sakshatkara, this immediate knowledge. What type of knowledge? Aparoksha. Direct, intimate. Sakshatkara will say intimate appreciation, which is aparoksha, direct, immediate appreciation of Atma, the self. And that Sakshatkara should be what? How? Dridhatara. Atma, not Dridhatara. Don't say Dridhatara Atma. Very strong Atma Sakshatkara. Dridhatara is adjective to Sakshatkara. People say, Swami, I realize a very strong Atma. Not that. So, till the strong means what? This firm. Till firm, intimate appreciation, till firm, intimate and direct appreciation of the self. Vasata, remaining there. Bhiksha Shina cha bhavyam. Now this condition is not possible. Bhiksha Shina means these are bhave prayoga. So Bhiksha Shi bhave. A kartari prayoga will be Bhiksha Shi bhave. He should eat bhiksha. Means what? He should go beg alms and then collect. That is how it should be there. In nowadays they don't ask, but in olden days they used to ask this. अच्छा, you have studied this Upanishads. बोले कि क्षेत्र की रोटी खाए के भिक्षा ये स्टडी किया है, अध्ययन किया है कि भिक्षा मांग के अध्ययन किया है. उसका क्वालिटी डिफरेंस होता है. लेकिन हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ा है कि ये लोकल में पढ़ा है. इसी प्रकार they used to grade it. That how you have done it. भिक्षा मांग के भी ये विद्या प्राप्त की है कि क्षेत्र की रोटी. क्षेत्र is considered lower. क्षेत्र itself is higher for us. To read that roti is not that easy. उसमें पूज्य स्वामी जी से ना, morning roti dal, evening dal roti. That is the variation. So to eat that roti is not that easy. Our Swamis, after sannyasa diksha, पूज्य स्वामी used to say you should go and ask for diksha. So I was told sometime our sannyasi went by car to the kshetra. Somebody jokingly, I don't know really went in car, but somebody jokingly said, he said, our sannyasi, if they go there in the car, standing in the car, they will bhiksha there. So not that type of. So one should go to 6-7 houses and collect bhiksha. So bhiksha shina bhavyam. Tritiya ek vachan. Bhiksha shina bhavyam is bhikshashi bhavet. Bhiksham ati ashnute iti bhikshashi ashnati. And bhikshashi is the eater of bhiksha. Bhiksha shina cha bhavyam. Alright. So two things. One should stay near the Guru and don't eat from Guru's house. और बोले गुरु जी आप खाना अपना बना रहे होंगे, आपका भी आता होगा, मेरा भी मिला. स्वामी जी, you must be getting food. How do स्वामी जी भिक्षा के लिए क्या करते हैं? मैं तो थोड़ा ही खाता हूँ स्वामी, बस 4-5 रोटी खाता हूँ बस, and 1-2 कटोरी सब्जी बस, और ज़्यादा कुछ दाल है तो 1 कटोरी लेऊंगा. घी कभी कभी मिल जाए तो घी लेता हूँ. Guru, you should not become a burden to Guru. See, that is always a principle. We don't, in account language, we become the asset to the Guru, not liability. Our entry, if it is to be put, no, this brahmachari apps, बोले एसेट में कि liability में, तो गुरु का अकाउंट में liability वाला ज़्यादा हो जाता है, एसेट में कम हो जाता है. So we should be asset, so not burdening to the Guru. And one Swamiji in fact used to say that. He said in olden days, these gurus were a little bit more strict. The Shishya has to live on Bhiksha only. And also he said you should not take Bhiksha from the village where I am taking Bhiksha. He has to go to other village. Well, next one, he can 1 or 2 kilometers. He said otherwise it will be a burden. I am already going, so you should not go. So he has to go extra. Like that, Bhiksha Shanacha Bhavyam. Bhiksha Shanacha Bhavyam. So stay near the Guru, but don't burden Guru, live on Bhiksha. Acha. So I live on Bhiksha, so it is my wealth. So he said, no. Tacha tamcha Bhiksham Swatantrena na Bunjita. If we keep these conditions, we will not get a single student. He said, and that Bhiksha means collected food. The food which is collected by begging is called Bhiksha. So tamcha Bhiksha, and that Bhiksha Swatantrena, independently, na Bunjita, one should not eat. With great difficulty, I collected Bhiksha. And some people will start eating on the way itself. No. Shri Sadguru Sannidhau Samarpaye. So he should offer in the presence of Guru. Guruji, today this Bhiksha has come. Acha, then what? So if Guruji is very compassionate, he said, okay, today you got less, I will give mine. That will happen. But there are some Guru which are tough also. So he said further, Shri Sadguru ho anugna syat chet tada ashniyat bhiksham. If there is a permission of the Guru, khalo, please eat, then bhiksham ashniyat, then one should eat bhiksha. See, so many rules are there for Shishya. We are not ready to follow, but Guruji should be ideal. Shishya need not be ideal. That is double standard. Okay, tadashriyat bhiksham. Achha, now that is a very easy thing. You go to Guru and tell that bhiksha has come. Guru said you eat bhiksha. But sometimes that may not be so easy. How it is not so easy? Yadi Guruhu Shishya Bhaktyatishaya Parikshanaya na anumanyeta tada tushti meva upavase. Yadi, if Guru, tough Guru, if the teacher, Shishya Bhakti Atishaya Parikshanaya, for the examination of the intense devotion of the disciple, na anumanyeta, would not permit. See, Shishya said, Guruji, I have brought the bhiksha. Guruji will say, okay, rakh do. Keep it there. Jao, काम है ना, गाँव, taking care of cow or taking care of this kutia, you please do it. Yeah. Shishya was waiting and bolenge Guruji. Right? He said, just leave it there. Na anumanyeta. If he does not permit, tada, then tushnim eva upavase. Then one should fast quietly. Tushnim is important. Not murmuring about it. Arey Guruji kaisa hai? What type of Guru I have got? Papa Phalam, I think. That's what he specifically mentioned. Tushni meva upavase. Quietly one should fast. That is very important. Tushni meva. Now, when this description comes, that is not a big thing. You go again and take bhiksha. You just go. Guruji did not give first bhiksha. You go again and ask for bhiksha again. That type of option comes to the mind. Therefore, immediately Granthakara says, Nacha ekasmin divase vir bhikshartham gramam pravishe. And in one day, vir, twice. Bhikshartham, for collecting bhiksha, for collecting food. Gramam na pravishe. One should not enter into the village for bhiksha again. But some work is there, for Guruji has asked to bring some stick, wooden stick or something, then you can go. But bhikshartham, second time, na pravishe. And also you should not tell others, आपने तो भिक्षा बढ़िया दिया लेकिन गुरु जी ने रख लिया. You gave very good bhiksha, but Guruji kept it. What to do? And so that you invoke that sympathy in a person. That should not be that. I am writing extra. So because I am now in Nishaladasa mode, no? Therefore I have to tell exactly what he means. So Dvir Bhikshartham Gramam na pravishet. Then what should he do? Tataha paredyuhu yatha vidhi bhikshacharyam charet. Thereafter, paredyuhu means on the next day, yatha vidhi, as per procedure, means whatever procedure was there, there 6-7 houses, that only, not that today I will get double bhiksha, one Guruji ke samne, one next. I am thinking what all options I can take. एक गुरुजी के सामने रख देना, एक डिपॉजिट सेफ्टी backup bhiksha we can call it. So not that, therefore yatha vidhi. So I am going pradakritya of all this. Yatha vidhi, as prescribed, means whatever number of houses and all, bhikshacharyam charet, means one should do this bhikshacharyam, the act of begging alms. All right. This story comes in Mahabharata, that the one Shishya was becoming very fat. So Guruji thought, soda dieting karana chahiye. And also maybe some tamasikata was increasing. So his duty was to take the cows for grazing. And he used to go for bhiksha also. So Guruji, he brought a bhiksha, Guruji says, you keep it. Then he said, koi baat nahi. He went to the cows and drink the milk. Then he was remaining healthy. So Guruji asked, how are you managing? You are giving me bhiksha and you are not taking. So he said, first in fact, there also it come. He said, I go again and get bhiksha. He said, you should not do it. It is a burden to the society. So okay, I will not go. Then next thing is this, taking the milk from the cows. He said, no, it is a Guru's cows. You cannot take milk without Guru's permission. Okay, then he said, I don't take I don't milk the cow, but whatever, just some forms are there on the mouth of this calf, that I take it. That also, he said, you should not do that. That is calf. Then one by one, all options were always taken away. And then he takes some plants, leaves, and they were poisonous. And therefore he gets blindness, he becomes blind. And then he thought, see, Guruji had told that without my permission you should not eat, but I violated. And now he became blind and he fell into the well. And then Guruji and all are in search of him. And this Ashwini Kumara comes and tells that you eat this, you will be alright. He said, no, until my Guru tells, I will not eat anything. Already I have violated once. Now I don't want to violate. And then Guruji comes and tells, okay, you take it, and then he takes. So that, when I was reading this, the story came to my mind. You ever heard this, no? I think, what is the name of this very popular name is Satyakama or something. Something, yes.
This is the third student.
In Mahabharata story, yes. We had done that. Acha. Evam Gurum Sevamanaha na managapi manovikrutim apadyeta. In this manner, serving the Guru, managapi, even little bit, manovikrutim, the modification in the mind. Here manovikrutim is reaction. Anger, frustration, complaining, crying, all this means crying mind. Vikrutim na apadyeta, should not attain. means should not attain any reaction. Means make sure the bhakti in Guru is so strong that any action or any happening related to the Guru does not create any reaction. Mano vikrutim na apadyeta. यदा चिरकालम् एवं सेव्यमानः गुरुः प्रसीदति तदा तत्समयं प्रतीक्ष्य स्वजिज्ञासां तस्मै निवेदयेत्. यदा when चिरकालं for a long time evam sevyamanaha guruhu, guru who is served in this manner, prasidati is pleased. He tells also by his gesture and by words that I am very happy with your seva. Tada, then tat samayam pratiksha, having waited for his time, means his convenience. Then swajignasam, one's own desire to know, tasmai nivedayet, should express to him. Nivedayet means express, should offer. So one should express his jignasa to that guru, that if I am fit and if it is convenient to guru, may I request Guruji to teach me. I am desirous of knowing. So much he has undergone. And then he expresses his jignasa. And that after jignasa, some stuti etc. also is talked about, which is there in Viveka Chudamani, 35th sloka, which is here quoted. Swamin namaste nataloka bandho karunya sindho patitam bhavabdho mamuddharatmiya kataksha drishtya rujjati karunya sudha bivrishtya ityadi stuti purvakam prashnecham nivedaye. Ityadi stuti purvakam means the having done the glorification of the teacher in this manner or any manner. It's not that this shloka alone, but any manner which expresses the appreciation of the greatness of the teacher. So that Guru knows that this person has got Shraddha in me, he has Bhakti in me, so that my words will be taken seriously. And therefore, Stuti Purvakam Prashnecham Nivedayet. One should express the desire for asking questions. Nowadays, people just come and say, Swamiji, I have this question. Brahma kya hota hai? So, like that. And one person, I told that one person said, Swamiji, I have given my scooter for repair. So, instead of going to your house, I thought I will come here and do some satsang with you. What is it? Not that. So, and not means there is a sincerity about it. So prashnecham nivedaye. So somehow in my life this type of things keep happening to give me examples. And recently also something happened. I got all the details about that happening with regard to me. Then I said I will use it for example. So मैं ऐसे example तैयार करके रखता हूँ. This day before yesterday I said wow good. So prashnecham nivedayet. One should express the desire for asking questions. Okay. Then what is the stuti? Swamin namaste. O Lord, salutation to you. What type of you? Sambodhana. Nataloka bandho. So it's not namaskara to you. Nataloka bandho is not there. Nataloka bandho is sambodhana. Nataloka bandhu pratipadika bandho guru guru. So te does not have samanadikaranyam with nataloka bandhu. What will be the samanadikaranyam then? Nataloka bandhu.
Nataloka bandhave.
Bandhave. Nataloka bandhave. Alright, so here sambodhana. Gurave, that's all. Gurave nama is there, no? That's it. The other head space thing. Nataloka bandhu. Bandhu means, they really speaking, the relative. So, or brother, relative, one who protects, one who cares. So, one who is like a relative to the people, loka, who are saluted. So Nata is a kartarikta. So, O Guru, you are bandhu. You are a relative, caregiver to the people who have saluted to you, who are saluted to you. And Karunya Sindho, you are ocean of compassion. Okay, then Patitam Bhavabdo, you are fallen in the ocean of samsara. Not like that. एक लाइन में तो no, Patitam is not for a guru. इतना संस्कृत आना चाहिए. See, some people they don't know Sanskrit and start teaching, then this type of problem will happen. Patitam bhavabdu. आप भी संसार में, हम भी संसार में. आप निकल जाओ तो हमको भी निकाल देना. Okay, means what? Let me translate in English. So, Shishya should not think that you are sunk in the ocean of samsara. I am sunk in the ocean of samsara. When you get out, you get me out. Okay. So I don't know what those who are listening to recording, what they will be understanding. I hope they are understanding something. Okay. Patitam bhavabdo. I am, please mam uddhara. Please lift me up. From where? From lift me up. Who is patitam? Who is fallen into the ocean of samsara? Please lift me up. Who am fallen in the ocean, into the ocean of samsara. So, bhavabdo patitam ma uddhara. That is the connect, anvaya. How? It's a figurative expression. Atmiya kataksha drishtya. By the look which is in the form of your glance. Atmiya means one soul, your. Kataksha means glance. Side look it is called. Means from the side. So, Kataksha. Some people, when they are looking, look like Kataksha only. Kataksha Drishti only they have. So, Kataksha Drishtya. By your look in the form of this, in the form of your glance, please lift me up. And this Kataksha Drishti is the expression of his grace. And that is clarified. Ati Karunya Sudhabhi Vrushtya. The Kataksha Drishti, which is having the rain pouring of what? Sudha. Sudha means Amrita, nectar. Nectar of what? Karunya, compassion, which is also expression of his grace. So Karunya Sudhabhi Vrushtya Drishtya. So Karunyam Eva Sudha, Karunya Sudha. And Karunya Sudhayaha Vrishtihi yasyam drishtyaam sa drishtihi karunya sudhabhi vrishtihi taya. Is it clear? Karunyam eva sudha, sudhayaha abhivrishtihi yasyam drishtyam sa drishtihi karunya sudhabhi vrishtiya. Means what? May you lift me up by the look of your glance, look in the form of glance, which is showering the nectar of your compassion, grace. Is it clear? Karunya is a compassion, but grace also. Ati Karunya means intense, what is called, not intense. Compassion is that very extreme compassion, extremely abundant compassion. Sudha means nectar. So, in what is called so much compassion. Let us say Ati. Ati has got intense compassion or very, you can say powerful. There's so much compassion, abundant compassion. And your drashti is what? Rujvya. Rujvi. So, Ruju. Ruju is Rujvya. So, like, what is it? It will be like, what is Ukaranta Strilinga? Dhenu. Dhenu, no, dhenvya or dhenva. So similarly, ruju, rujva. Rujva drishtya. So by the straight look, your straight means swabhava sarala, without any manipulation. That is the ruju. Rujva drishtya mamuddhara. So may you lift me up who is sinking in the ocean of samsara by your compassionate look. That is the saralartha. And what is the meaning of the compassionate look? Means may you have compassion on me. And the compassion and the grace of the teacher is what? Teaching. We have seen earlier. No other grace. Primarily grace of the teacher is teaching. So by your grace, which is expressed in the form of teaching, which will give me gnanam, to lift me up from samsara. So from grace, from kataksha, we have to go to the grace to the upadesha to gnanam, and by that gnanam, uddhara. Alright. Otherwise, people may think that guru does kataksha and shishya is lifted up. So ऐसा कुछ जादू नहीं होता है. So इत्यादि स्तुति पूर्वकम prashnecham nivedayet. In this manner, one should express one's desire for asking the question, preceded by the glorification in the above mentioned manner. Okay. Now, yadi prucha iti anumatim dadyat. So here we should not pruchetya anumatim. Yadi prucha iti anumatim dadyat. Kaha guru. If guru gives the permission, what? Prucha, ask. In this manner he gives the permission, tada swasamshayaha nivedaniyaha. Then one should express one's own doubt. One should present one's own doubt. Ko nama bandha kathamesha agataha katham vimoksha. Then ko nama bandha kathamesha agataha katham vimoksha. नामबन्धः कथमे विवेक चूड़ामणि को नामबन्धः कथमेष आगतः कथं प्रतिष्ठास्य कथं विमोक्षः को सावनात्मा परमः क आत्मा तयोर्विवेकः कथमेतदुच्यताम्. Then 7 questions are there. So that is the what is called syllabus of Viveka Chudamani. Alright. So in this manner, swasamshaya nivedaniya. But if you don't know shloka, then don't struggle to remember shloka. Then you are wasting time. Some people, they want to present in a very great manner. So 3-4 times, don't do that. Put it in a simple manner. Whatever easy way. So don't try to be impressive. See, we should never try to impress the teacher. In fact, it works, it backfires. Means it does not serve the purpose. You just be natural, but always trying to refine yourself, trying to be a good disciple as much as you can. What is important is your sincerity. Sincerity to improve, that impresses the teacher. Your impressive language, etc., doesn't impress the teacher. In fact, teacher will laugh, smiling inside. How poor fellow is struggling to impress me. That's how he will laugh. He will not have any disgust or anything. He will just smile. In fact, if you are what you are supposed to be as a shishya, you will be most impressive. That's all. You just be what you are supposed to be. You don't have to do anything extra to be impressive. See, even this, I have seen that even the workers. Says if some worker is exactly doing what is supposed to be, is very impressive. And some people try some namaskara and all those this. It doesn't impress. What impresses is the person is so sincere in his work. That is impressive. To a what is called mature management person, what is more impressive? That is more impressive. If somebody does every day, morning, evening, does namaskara, but he doesn't do any work, he is not impressive. Similarly, if we are what we are supposed to be as a shishya, you are impressive. Without your trying to impress, you are impressive. So, swasamshaya nivedaniya, saralaya bhashaya nivedaniya. And then, now Up to this, one method was suggested, one situation was told that Shishya do namaskara, then charanaraja dharanam, then the brahmacharis and vase, then all the arpadam, shariradi arpadam. This is a normal route, but there is a special, like in a Tirupati, no? Eh?
Shortcut.
In a way, it is a shortcut, but not really a shortcut. It is like a VIP route. What is that VIP route? Uttama Shishya route, where Uttama Shishya doesn't have to do all this. He comes to the teacher and he is ready to do what all is supposed to be done. He is ready. Teacher said, no, you are exempted. Come, from tomorrow we'll have the class. That is Uttama Shishya. That is told here. Shishyasya Ananta Janmantara Arjita Punya Punja Vashat Shri Sadguruhu Krupaya Kevalam Dhanadyanapekshaya Yadi Upadishet Tada Uttamadhikarinaha Tasya Niratishayam Kalyanam Jayeta. So very beautifully said. He says, Shishyasya Ananta Janmantarardita Punya Punja Vashat. On account of Vashat means on account of Punya Punja, the accumulation or the host multitude of Punya which is acquired in Ananta Janmantara, Janma Janmantara, in this Janma and other Janmas. So if there is lot of Punya earned in the previous life, then because of that Punya, Sri Sadguru, the glorious great teacher, Krupaya, out of compassion, Kevalam Krupaya. So Krupaya should be Kevalam should go with previous. Kevalam Krupaya, only out of compassion, Dhanadi Anapekshaya, without expecting Dhanadi. Here Adipadena kim? Sharira, Vak, Mana, Arpanam. Dhanadyanapekshaya, without expecting the Arpanam of Sharira, Dhana, etc. Yadi Upadishet, if he would teach, then what? Tada, then. Tasya Uttamadhikarinaha. See, Hetugarva Visheshana is given. Why it happens to him only? To everybody said, 2 saal ho, 3 saal ho, baad mein dekhenge. And his fellow came tomorrow in class. So those fellows who are working for 1 year, 2 years will be having jealousy for him. Uttamadhikarinaha. So then, Uttamadhikarinaha tasya. For that highly qualified person, Niratishayam Kalyanam Jayeta. Unsurpassable auspiciousness would be born. And what is Niratishaya Kalyanam? Mangalam Moksha Praptihi. Dana Praptihi Moksha Prapti Rupa Niratishaya Kalyanam Jayeta. In South India, Kalyanam is marriage. उसका निरतिशय कल्याण अनसरपासेबल मैरिज हो जाएगा मतलब कभी बाहर ही नहीं आएगा. So not that. So here kalyana means auspiciousness, and that is in the form of jnanam moksha. So this is a VIP route where Guru doesn't find any need for all these things. Sharira, this Vag, Dhana, Arpanam, nothing required. Then, how this is possible? Guru also is partial or what? Why Guru? Some people he gives direct knowledge and some people wait karo. Dekhenge. Not even wait karo. We'll see. Pakla. In Tamil, dekhenge. Why is it so? He explains very nicely. I really love this explanation. Tatra Uttamottama Brahmanishta Sri Sadguru Sevayaha Phalam Vividham. There, in this context, the result of the Sadguru, Sri Sadguru, glorious great Guru, the result of the service to great Guru, who is Brahmanishta, who is abiding in Brahma, and Uttamottama, this the best. He doesn't, he is very generous. Our Granthakara is very generous in Visheshana. So, Uttamottama Brahmanishta Sadguru, Sevaya Phalam Vividham, twofold result. श्री सद्गुरोः निरतिशय प्रसाद लाभः प्रथमं फलं द्वितीयं फलं तु कामक्रोधादि सर्वमल निवृत्ति द्वारा अंतःकरण शुद्धिः. First result is the attainment of the grace, unsurpassable grace of the Guru, which will be expressed in the form of teaching. So first result of the seva is we attain this prasada, grace, that favorable disposition in the mind of the Guru. That is the first phalam. Dvitiyam phalam tu kama krodadi sarva mala nivritti dvara antakrana shuddhi, purification of the mind through the removal of all impurities such as desire, anger, etc. Adipadena irsha. Then etadvayam, these two results of the seva, etadvayam api, means this both of them, means both the results, uttama karinah shishyasya siddhameva bhavati. This result is already accomplished by the uttama shishya, uttama adhikari. Means he has got the grace of the teacher. The moment the Guru saw him, Guru could see a uttama adhikari in him because of some reason. Because he had a lot of punya, so Guru must have seen, he must have punya meter or something. So he saw, so immediately grace started flowing. So Guru, that grace part, which is the result of Guru Seva, already attained. And Antakran Shuddhi, we already had Uttamadhikari. So whatever is to be acquired through Guru Seva is already acquired by him. And therefore what? Exemption. He is exempted from all other Seva, etc. Direct entry, direct admission. And then he, now in normal roots, he presents in this. We will see in the next class and then enter into the next Taranga. Next Taranga you have Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.